Well, Neil, we've come to the end of the 2020-21 campaign. Our final match was against an unnamed Premier League team, requested for no publicity of the game. If we touch briefly on the performance, what did you see from the side, and was it everything you kind of hoped for?
Without doubt, I think the hunger that was in the group, even at this stage of the season, when they obviously got into their last game, was as much hunger as it was at the start of the season, and I think that's what we want right throughout the course of what has been a challenging year for the boys, but one they should look back on with immense pride.
Did it feel like all the work that you put in over the course of the season was showing up in that game in terms of the last minute winner, the hard work from the team?
Yeah, I think it was a brilliant and fitting way to end it. Obviously Aaron scoring in the last minute, but I think the team thoroughly deserved that victory. And I think over the period of the season, I think some of our performances have been fantastic, and we've been really consistent in our performances, which is also good for young players.
Looking back at the season, it's obviously been tremendous for the B team. What are your highlights from a coaching perspective?
I think there's many. I think even to the extent of working with them on the training ground. That's what we are. We coach, so we want to improve young players, and then taking it into the games where you can see their development and the improvement all the time. And I think there's been a number of top performances. I think if we take it right back, Crystal Palace, when they put out such a strong side and winning at Crystal Palace's training ground that day. Then we played Charlton's first team through the season, and other terrific performances. Then against the elite academy sides when we beat Chelsea and Arsenal, their terrific performances. And then also the improvement through the non-league games where we maybe lost the first game against, say for instance, Aldershot, but came back to beat them thereafter. And I think that's the constant involvement of the team. So like I said, many highlights, but as I said, also many good individual performances, but as we are a proper team right throughout the course of the season.
6 first team debuts, but it's not just that, it's the training minutes as well, and many more match minutes as well that we've seen.
Yeah, and I think that's important. We want to make sure we're there for the first team in every way, and I think throughout the course of the season we have been. When they've required players for training, we've been able to supply them with the players that are playing well at that particular moment. And then, as I said, when, for instance, Charlie Goods dropped down at Charlton that day, and now Lucas obviously came back in recent weeks, whoever needs games within the first team to prepare them for their training and obviously their matches, that's that hybrid in between where we like to make sure we're supporting that. And I think that we've had a good balance throughout the course of the season.
We've talked a lot about the pandemic and its impact, so I guess credit to the likes of Alan Steele with the fixtures that we've been able to pull out. And the boys have had lots of different experiences, haven't they?
Yeah, listen, it's been challenging for Alan, no doubt about that. But like I said, we produced a fixture list which has been competitive and had many really good highlights in it. And I think the boys have enjoyed that variety that we obviously give them. And as I said, I've got no complaints in the way we've handled all the games.
And yourself, coming towards the end of 2 seasons now with Brentford B, are you impressed with the strides the project's making? Yeah,
definitely. I think it's like any project. Even before I came, it takes time to build. But now we're at a situation where we're able to continuously, season on season, improve the squad, which we'll be looking to do again in the summer. And the level of performances are improving each game and each year, and that's what I want. I never want to stop. I want to keep getting better all the time, and that'll be the same the moment we return for pre-season. The season there has gone, and how we can keep evolving this fantastic project and keep making players better, and obviously as always the aim to get them through to the first team. But like I said, 6 debuts in 1 season is a terrific effort from the young players, because the first team have been fantastic. They've been competing in all fronts, and it's not easy to get into that side. So a really, really good season, but one that we want to keep kicking on. We'll enter another season with real drive and determination to keep making this better.